tvOS 13 is not a massive update, but it does bring a few new interesting features that will have some Apple TV users pretty excited. And so in this video, we're going to go over what's new in tvOS 13. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications whenever we share a video. Most of the new major redesign came from earlier in the year when Apple completely revamped the Apple TV app, but there are a few other design changes that are certainly welcomed, like the new full screen preview of content that even autoplays in the background, similar to something like Netflix, before selecting the application. This makes it a bit easier to find some new TV shows, movies, and even new music recommendations like you see here. The full screen UI change is subtle in some applications, but you can certainly see how the colors from something like the Apple Arcade app icon extend throughout the entire home screen background. Speaking of Apple Arcade, the app is currently a placeholder until the gaming subscription service launches this fall on all platforms, and just like we showed off in iOS 13, you can also pair your Xbox One S or later controllers as well as PS4 DualShock controllers to your Apple TV set-top box to play games from Apple Arcade. Be on the lookout later this fall for more coverage on Apple Arcade. Two of my new favorite features in the new update is the support for multi-user profiles, which finally allows each member in your family to have their own customized Apple TV interface with separate content recommendations, music playlists, etc. And adding a new user can be done in the settings menu under users and accounts. Each user will have to have their own Apple ID, but as you can see, you'll have your own content recommendation like movies, TV shows, and music instead of having to share just one account. Switching between users is super easy thanks to the new control center that Apple added to tvOS, which by a simple press and hold of the home button will bring a slide over control center UI that will give you access to things like sleep, media, AirPlay, and search toggles quickly and easily. This is also how you will switch between your user profiles, which again will feature the different content recommendations based on each user. I also really like the ability to access AirPlay controls from anywhere rather than holding down the play button on the home screen to only access AirPlay devices, and being able to quickly put your Apple TV to sleep or search for a movie, TV show, or artist without having to back out of the app that you're in and head into other apps to search for content is a nice touch. The music app received a bit of an update as well, with an all new look and new menu, as well as the lyric syncing feature that was introduced in iOS 13 as well. As mentioned before, support for multiple users is available, so users can see their own library at any time and no longer have to use just one Apple Music account on tvOS. Support for picture-in-picture is also a new feature in tvOS, which will allow users to continue watching content in a smaller box towards the right corner of the screen while searching for other content, navigating through the home screen and apps or settings menu. As of right now, this feature only works with content purchased through iTunes, and it is a little bit tricky to actually get to the picture-in-picture icon. You have to slightly slide up from the bottom and then slide up again to access the picture-in-picture icon, and then from there you can mess around with the location of the picture-in-picture box or enter back into full screen or stop playing the video. Finally, Apple mentioned that the new screensavers for this year will be underwater themed, but unfortunately those new screensavers are not currently present in this beta, but I'm sure they will look just as amazing as these aerial images we had in the past year. So let us know your thoughts on the new tvOS 13 update. What are your favorite features? Go ahead and let us know in the comment section down below. This has been Dan with MacRumors. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.